time for
EJ's Meatloaf Stat of the Night.
Sponsored by nobody.
Oh, EJ's the playoffs.
Sponsored by MMA. What's MMA stand for, Chuck?
For Chuck, it means meals, munchies, and appetizers.
Hey, Chuckster.
Yes.
Chuckster, do you remember where you were 22 years ago?
Probably 22, 15. Okay.
Either basketball court or jail.
Playing for the Suns.
1992.
92.
The playoffs of 1992.
Okay, yeah, playing for the Suns, my first year in Phoenix.
You know what? And we worked together for the very first time.
Did we really?
Yeah. This has been making the rounds. Check it out. Joined by Charles Barkley of the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a pleasure to have you here, Charles. Fun watching a game with this guy, too. Watching your buddy Michael Jordan, Patrick Ewing going head-to-head. What do you think they were saying there late in the half?
Well, I think there's a little hostility building up. I mean, because this is a do-or-die situation when you're in the playoffs. This is obviously the pivotal game in the whole series.
You know, before the game, you had Phil Jackson after Game 4 complaining, saying, you know, it's too much rough stuff. Dick Versace, our colleague, is fond of saying NBA means no babies allowed. Is Jackson maybe breaking that rule?
Well, I think his team doesn't handle physical play well, and he's just doing what's best for his team. Obviously, right now, you see the series been real physical, and that's why the Knicks are playing so well.
Wow, that was...
You were such a sweetheart.
yeah, very soft-spoken.
You look like a... Kelly, you look like a baby-faced Doberman.
The mustache. They got a
Baby-faced
Baby-faced Doberman.
That's some sweet. That's some sweet teal right there.
That's the suit you had on with Craig Sager. That's the same suit. That's the same suit. Yo, show that night. You don't have that.
Yeah, put that back.
That's the same suit you had on.
That's the same.
22 years later.
But teal looked better back then, and plus I did get rid of it. I'm glad I got rid of that mustache.
There was also...
I'm sure you got rid of it, too.
Yeah, there was also... He also did some impressive telestrator work that
Oh,
night.
really?
Yeah, check this out. Here is the telestrator. Here is your debut. America waits.
America's waiting. The number one player in basketball and probably the hardest play to defend is the pick and roll. Right here's the area I would like for you to watch. You can see Bill Cartwright going over here to set the pick on Xavier McDaniel. So what happens is Patrick Ewing has to help. And when he comes up here to help, Bill Cartwright floats to the corner over here. So he's in a position where he's got to get back over there now to get to Bill Cartwright. What happens is he run down too low, and Bill come back to the left against Patrick Ewing's body. And when he comes to the basket, you know what's going to happen next.
I have a feeling.
It's going to be a little physical in there. And that's a great play by Charles Oakley because no babies are allowed in the playoffs.
Yeah, every now and then you got to do that. It's a three-point game at the half. Wow.
Wow.
So you haven't used a telestrator since.
I have not.
There you go.
I have no idea what he's supposed to be telestrating here.
What you going to do, man?
What are you going to...
You can use your finger, Chuck. Okay. There you go.
This is what's going to happen. You keep messing with Chuck. You're going to have two black eyes. You keep it up. You're going to have two. Let me tell you something.
What else?
I'm going to get rid of one of these teeth right here. I'm going to kick you right in your head. My trainer's been working on these kicks, these knees to the chop.
They're going to have a head, going to have a little Band-Aid?
Oh, just like a little cut right
A little
there.
Band-Aid?
A little cut right there.
Okay, all right.
I tell you what, I might give him a little cauliflower ear, too. You're messing with Chuck. Keep messing with me. My trainer, hey, Jason, I got a boxing trainer in Philly, Joey. But my MMA trainer, Jason, I'll see you in the morning. We're going to work on some more knees.
By the way.
And watch this, Shaq. Right elbow.
By the way, 92, you were still in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I got traded that year.
Big dummy.
During the playoffs of 92, you were still...
Ernie, that's
my
it.
bad, my bad.
Ernie, Kelly, that's it. May 20th, Chuck versus Chuck, MMA. Jello style. A bowl of Jello.
Let's see, is it the same suit?
It's the same suit.
No, it's close.
Same suit.
Same suit.
Oh,
22 years later,
Oh, it's
I'm surprised you fit it. 22 years later.
Look at that, that's teal, bro.
That is a wrap for Inside the NBA. presented by
Baby-faced Doberman.
Kia. For Charles Kenny Shaq, Ernie Johnson, we will see you on Wednesday night.
That was funny, Chuck.